Welcome back to continuing tutorial on creating maps for Team Fortress 2 with the Hammer World Editor. I'm just picking up from the last tutorial, so please, if you haven't done so already and you find that I skip over something a bit fast, chances are if you looked at the previous tutorials you will see how to do it. If you have done the previous one, you'll recognise our quite stunning map of a flat level with a room. Now, before we can see our map in Team Fortress 2, we have to do a few things. Well, only a couple really. We have to put spawn points in so that the player can appear in the world. But before we do that, we have to surround our level with what's called a skybox. Without a skybox, you'll find that your graphics will go crazy. And if you jump into TF2 with one of your maps and you find that all your graphics merge and splurge all over the screen, it's probably because you haven't put a skybox in. What a skybox does is draw the sky all around the world. Quite simple to do. We're going to literally draw a box all the way around our level. A box, remember, in the Hammer editor is called a brush with this tool. So I'm going to zoom out with the mouse wheel so I can see my whole level here. Click on brush and draw a big box all the way around it. Come down here and I can move the bottom down to below our level, and I can move the top up. We want the top to be quite high because this is the sky. So what I'm going to do here is just take it right out here, right out here, and right up. Underneath doesn't matter really because we'll design our level so you can't go below it. But we do need a nice big area all the way around it. So I'm going to do the same here and the same here. Okay, so we have a nice big area all the way around our level here, our map. It hasn't been created yet until I hit return because I want to change, if you remember, the default texture to no draw. Always a good idea. And now I can press return. Okay, we now have our box. We're inside our box here at the moment, which is why we don't see a texture. If I fly outside and look back on it, wow, that is a big box. We'll never see the outside, again, why we want no draw. Now technically, it's a solid box. We don't make hollow boxes here, so we need to make it hollow. So, I click on my select tool up here. I select the box, which I could do either here or I could move out and look down on it like that, just so it's selected. When it's selected, we now want to hollow it out. It's not generally a good idea to use this when you're building levels. Far better to make up objects by creating the sides and the top and so on, but with a skybox we can make an exception. So with it selected, I go to Tools and Make Hollow. The walls, well, if we make them here 32 thick, it will build the walls to the inside, to the centre. If I make it -32, it will build the walls going outwards. Because we never get to touch the sky, it doesn't really matter, but I'm going to put -32 so it builds the wall outwards. Click on OK. You can see we've now got double lines here. It's made these separate objects all around our world. Now if I fly in, there's our level. Yeah, and all around it is the inside of our big box. Now to put a sky texture on here, I'm going to do a couple of things. First of all, I'm going to hit escape so it's not selected, bring up texture, browse and search for tools, sky box. And the one we want here is this skybox, not the 2D skybox, the blue skybox. Double click, mode is applied, that's fine, and now I can go over here and click and it pops it on there. Press Z and I can just move around, fly to the inside, 4 walls, bottom and top. So we're now inside a box with this skybox texture applied to all the walls, ceiling and floor. Fly around. Okay. Now that's good, but I need to tell the editor the texture to apply to our skybox. On the map menu here, I go to map properties, and skybox texture name will be the name of the texture we're going to use. You can experiment by browsing the textures, but for now I'm going to leave it as the default here, which is sky underscore day 01 underscore 01. I click on apply and close. Nothing's changed here, but when we go into our editor, into our game, sorry, you'll see that it will draw the sky. Now I want to jump forward slightly and put in a spawn point, which is a place where our player will appear in the game when we start it. So I click on escape, so nothing's selected. I want to cover this in the next tutorial, so for now, just follow me through. I'm going to click on the entity button here, entity tool. Click down on the floor there, and a little man appears. Click on select. I press right mouse, oops, zoom in. Select him, right mouse click and properties. Here I'm going to give it a name of Blue Spawn 1. We'll change the team to blue and click on apply. That's all I need to do. I'm going to save my map as SG Test 1, overwriting an existing one, so that's fine. Now I haven't got Team Fortress 2 running, so File, Run Map. Down here there's a tick box, which if you've already got Team Fortress 2 running, you can say don't run the game after compiling. But for the first time, leave it unticked, click on OK. And this will compile the map and will launch Team Fortress 2 with this map. In future, we can leave Team Fortress 2 running and make sure we tick that box so we don't run it again, and we can quickly flip backwards and forwards to test our map. This saves a lot of time. You don't have to reload Team Fortress 2 every time. Now, what this is doing is now it's compiled and it's now going to run Team Fortress 2. And sometimes it takes a while, so I'm just going to wait while it launches Team Fortress 2, which is now what it's doing. We just wait and patient and it will appear. Okay, so it's gone straight into our map. Continue. There's SG Test 1. Continue. And here we set a spawn for the blue team, so we want to go in the blue door. We pick a, well, it doesn't really matter, okay, scout, and the scout appears. Now you'll see that there's our grey floor, there's our skybox, TF2 handles nicely. Ooh, there's our scout waking up. If we turn around, whoa! There's our very big. Woo! Wicked. So I'm just going to press escape here, just showing the options. Video, you want to run in a window mode so that we can jump back between TF2 and the editor. There's a create server there. Create server brings up the list. Thank you. Create server brings up all the maps, including the map we created, which was copied across from the Valve editor into the game. Click on start, and it can take us back in again.